a really great Korean Californian market pancake today. This is a dish you can eat for lunch, you can eat it for dinner, you can actually even eat it for breakfast. It's very healthy, it's mostly based on vegetables, and today we're going to be using some special Korean vegetables from the market. So let's get started. It's pretty simple to make. I've got a beautiful pile right here of shredded cabbage, and I'm going to do some other shredded vegetables today. So we're going to do some shredded cabbage, some shredded carrot, onion, red onion and green onion, and we're going to do some fresh corn, and any vegetables that you feel like adding to this dish are very appropriate. So we'll do our carrot first. We want a nice fine shred because this pancake needs to cook in the pan, and so it doesn't have a lot of time to cook. So make sure that your vegetables are sliced very thinly. You can use a machine to do it, or you can use your trusty knife. I like to use the knife because then I can see what's happening and get it the right thickness. So we've got some nice shredded cabbage here, shredded carrot as well, and I'm just going to add that straight to the bowl. Let's do some red onion. And we're going to do some thinly sliced green onion, but you can use any fresh vegetables that you find at the market. So we had a great time at the market today, finding all sorts of delicious items, and we found some really beautiful castor aralia, and we are going to use that, also a marinated version of that, to add to the top of our pancake. So let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got carrot, cabbage, red onion, green onion. So this is bacon, ginger, and garlic that I've already sauteed. So we'll just mix that in. And now we need to make a batter that's going to pull all of this together. Let's go ahead and add that corn. And I always like to add a little drizzle of sesame oil here, some gochugaru, and some salt. And just mix that together. And you can mix that together in advance and just leave it to sit for a little while if you want. But right now we're going to actually make our batter. So I'm going to take an egg, one of our gorgeous local eggs, the blue egg, and I'm just going to whisk that together. And I'm going to add a little bit of our broth. This is a nice anchovy broth. We're just going to drizzle a little bit of that in. A very simple batter. We have some flour, baking powder, sugar, and salt. And I like to give that a little whisk just so that it's combined here. And then we're going to add it into our batter, stirring it through. Super simple. At this point, we're going to take our vegetables with our batter and just mix the two items together. And you want just enough batter to coat the vegetables without making them completely soggy. So I always start with just a little bit at first, making sure I have the right amount. And you can see it's still a little bit dry. So let's go ahead and add the rest of that batter. So we have here today, we have two of our famous cheeses. We have Monterey Jack, which, we love Monterey Jack. It's got a really nice creamy flavor. And we just need enough for one pancake. So I'm going to give it a nice little dose of, this is mozzarella. We have some fresh mozzarella, and here we have Monterey Jack. But this is a special kind of Jack. This is pepper Jack, and it has fresh chilies added to it, which I think that people in Korea are going to love because I know we like everything a little spicy here. So we're going to have a little bit of pepper jack and a little bit of mozzarella. And now it's time to put our vegetable batter in. So I'm going to take about half of my batter and I'm just going to place it in the pan. You can make it a circle or you can make it into an oval. I kind of like an oval shape, but it can also be a circle, either way. And we're just going to add our cheese on top of that. So I'm just going to mix my cheeses together and I'm going to add a really nice big handful of cheese. When this pancake is cooked, we want to pull the pancake out and have a nice crispy exterior and a molten delicious cheese interior. So at this point I'm going to add the rest of my vegetable pancake mix on top of the cheese. Try to be careful to cover it. I'd like to make sure that it's covering all of the cheese so that the cheese doesn't leak out into the pan. And then we're going to cook this very carefully so that we don't burn one side of it. So I always like to just pull the sides in a little bit as I'm working on this. And I've got kind of an oval shape going on here, but you can make it whatever shape you like, and press down just a little bit on the pancake so that it solidifies and it holds together. We're just going to put a lid on top of that pan and turn it to the lowest setting we can manage. So now we've got this gorgeous pancake, which is looking golden, and we're just going to top it with a little bit of cheese just in the middle, and we'll pop that lid back on again just to get the cheese to melt a little bit. Oh, look, it's gorgeous. Our beautiful pancake, cheesy Korean market pancake. Let's pop it on our plate. Oh, that looks great. Enough to serve 2 hungry people, or maybe 4 as an appetizer. And now we're going to just finish it with a few sauces. So I have, of course, gochujang. So we also have a tonkatsu sauce. Oh yes, that's going to be delicious. Okay, a little bit of mayonnaise. And then we're going to top it with our marinated castor aralia, this beautiful local vegetable. Oh, I really love this veggie, and it has a great taste. So we're going to top it with that, loosen it nicely. And this just says spring vegetables to me. Finish with a little bit of gochujang for color, a little bit of spiciness. So let's have a look at this beautiful pancake and see that all these great vegetables and this cheesy filling. Oh yes, look at that. See this beautiful cheese. Oh yeah, that looks so tasty, and all those veggies inside.